Okay, boys, now it's time for your math class. Okay, so we have been learning about number patterns for the last 2 days. So let's make a fast review. It's exactly like what you did yesterday and what you did on Thursday. But now the only difference is they put it like in bubbles. Okay, that's the only difference. But let's see how we do it here. So we need to answer the second bubble. Okay? So from here to here, now you have to be an inspector. Remember I told you? You have to get your magnifying glass and start investigating like, how many more do I have to put or how many less because it can go down. But I cannot discover that from here to here because there's no other number helping me and giving me a clue. So what you do is go to the numbers that are one after the other. They can give you a clue to see how many you have to count from one to the next and to the next. So let's begin with this number, and that's the number that we are going to build. So it's 5,098. So let's build it first. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Now, do you see hundreds? Are you saying in the number 5,098? Did you listen the word hundred? No, right? So that means 0 in the hundreds. And now 90, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's continue here. 60, 70, 80, 90. Always double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So 9 circles are 90. And 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then you have to think. This is the number that we built, this one, 5,098. Now look here, 6,098. So did they change the ones? No, right? Actually, in the third one, it's still 8. So this, it's okay. We don't change it. Now, let's look at the tens. 9, 9, 9. And even in the first one, we still have 9. So did they change the 9 tens or the 90? No, right? So that's good. Now let's go and check the hundreds. In the hundreds place, we have 0, and in this one, 0, 0, 0. So did they change the hundreds? No, we still have 0. Okay, so we are in the last one. So for sure, the number that is changing is the hundreds. So let's double check, don't just invent it. So here we have 5, 6, 7. So yes, the thousands are changing. It's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. So from 5 to 6 and from 6 to 7, how many more are they counting? One more. Very good. So that means that from these thousands, I also need to add one more. And all the other numbers don't change. That's what we have been learning. Look, here are the checks. These numbers don't change. The only one that is changing is here, the thousands, okay? And we need to add one more. So let's duplicate and add one more. And I already did. So how many thousands do we have now? No, yeah, me too, I got so confused. This is because it was here, yes. If I add one more, it's this one, 6,098. But it's because we started with this number, okay? I got confused right now for a second. We started with this number just to see from here to here and to here how many more. So now let's just go here. We already know that to the thousands, to the 3, we need to add one more. So 3,000 plus one more, 1,000 more, how much is it? 4,000. And all the other numbers, they stay the same. We don't change them. Only the thousands. Okay? Let's go to the next example. Here, yes, we have two numbers together that can give the clue to the inspectors. Or here. Okay? So, let's see building the number first. 3,098. Sorry. So that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,098. We don't have hundreds, so just 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 3,098. The next, look, say it first. 3,098, 3,099. Okay? Now, maybe you say, oh, Miss Bonnie, I already know the answer. I know it. Miss, I know how you talk to me. No, this can be tricky. And if you don't do the discs, you can get confused. Because yes, I can see that maybe all of you said the thousands is the same. That one is not changing. Very good. And you are right. But look, then here we have 0. Let me erase the others. Here we have 0, 0. So then you're going to say, the 0 is not changing. But no, look here. Yes, now we have 1 and 1. That's the tricky part. Here in the hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, we have a 1. Ones, tens, hundreds, we have a 1. Ones, tens, hundreds, we have a 0. So how is it changing? That's so weird. So remember, you are inspectors. We have to investigate a lot. So let's look at the numbers carefully and think. But if you follow my instructions, you are going to get it good, okay? So do use the discs. Please use the discs and it's going to help you. So we had 3,098. Then it's 3,099. So just from these two, which place is changing? Let's double check again. The 3, no. The 0, no. The 9 in the tens, no, because I also have a 9. But look, in the ones I have 8. And here in the ones I have 9. So that's the number that is changing. But here comes the tricky part, the difficult part, because it's 8, 9. So the next should be 10, right? Exactly. That's the super difficult part because we cannot just come and put 10 and then we put all the other numbers. We put a 10 and then a 3, a 0, and a 9. No, that cannot happen because we have here 4 digits, 4 digits, So this should be 4 digits. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that cannot happen. That's impossible. So what can we do? Let's do it with discs and you will discover what happens. So we already know that from 8 to 9 is one more. That means let's add one more to the ones because it was from here, remember? From 8 to 9. The others are not changing, okay? So I already bring one more from the blues. But let's count how many ones do we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means I didn't. Yeah, I got confused again. It's because I started with this number, it's 8. So I bring one more and it's this number that we have here, 9. Now we have 3,090 and 9. So now finally for this one, let's add the other one. I bring it. And now, yes, let's count how many ones do we have in all. Help me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Here comes the tricky part. Can we have 10 in one of the places? Until what number did I tell you the first day of school that we could have? Until what number can we have in the ones? Excellent, all the ones that said 9. Remember I told you the story of Zero the hero. And I told you in the ones we can have until 9. In the tens we can have until 9. In the hundreds we can have until 9. And in the thousands we can have until 9. But you see, here we have 10. So who comes every time you make a group of 10? Or you hear a 0 in the number? Exactly, Zero the hero. Every time we make a 10, that's why the 10 has a 1 and a 0 because it's Zero the hero. We make a group. That means we put them all together. Remember, we practice this. All of this, and now it becomes one of this, 1 of 10. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this 1 of 10 and take all this out because we changed it for 1 of 10. Okay, so now let's see what do we have. Let's see first how many 10s do we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you see the super tricky part? Again, we have 10. So can we have 10 in the tens? No. That means Zero the hero comes again, but now in the tens place. That means we put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these 10 groups of 10 becomes one of these, 1 of 100. Okay, so let's take it out and we change it for 1 of 100. So now this goes here. And we are finished because here it's okay. I can have 1 and here I can have 3. So now let's write our answer finally in this one. How many thousands do we have? 3. How many do we have in the hundreds? 1. How many do we have in the tens? 0. And how many do we have in the ones? 0. Ta-da-da! Do you see inspectors? Number inspectors, how we got the answer? So this was kind of tricky. Now let's really count our numbers So you can see how you can do it without using the discs, but I recommend you do it on your whiteboard because there's in the book one like this, so it can be tricky. Okay, the others are easy, but there's one every time when you get a 9 or a 99 or a 999, you get confused because there are many zeros, okay? So this is 3098, 3099. So actually you kind of just pay attention to these two. 98, 99, 100, 101, and 102. But to all of them, you say at the beginning 3000, 3098, 3099, 3100, 3101, 3102. Okay? Excellent. So like I told you, it can be tricky. This is like a game. Remember, you can become inspectors of numbers. And if you do this, draw it on your whiteboard or on a paper, you are gonna get it good if you do what I say. Okay, so let's go and see your math paper today. And it's exactly what I told you. Okay, here, yes, these two can help you answer this. Here, these three can help you answer this. Here, this cannot help you in this one. So look at these three. When you discover how many go, you skip from here to here, from here to here, then you go back. And if you see that it's 10 more, well, then from here to here, it's 10 more. If you see that it's 100 more from here to here, and from here to here, 100 more, then you go back here and you put 100 more. Okay, so these are gonna give you the answer. Now the next page, this is the same, but I want you to pay attention to this one. This one is going down, backwards, okay? Look, it's 8, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So here's something weird too, okay? When you see that it's 9, 8, 8, 8, then something weird is changing like in the one that I explained. Okay, but here I give you a clue. When the number pattern is going down, begin backwards. Instead of beginning with the beginning, you begin in the last one. And then you go from here to here to here, and then you will discover what goes here. That clue helps you when the numbers are going down. Usually we go from here to here to here to here to here. But because they are going down, then do it backwards. Begin here and see how many they change from here to here to here, and you will discover this one. Okay? So I don't want to let you lose more time. It's time to go and work and do your best. I am still in the class to help you.